There's almost always something special about a video game remake, which I think is being able to revisit this masterpiece with modern graphics and mechanics, which makes you fall in love all over again. Hi guys, this is Mr.CanIplay, and today's topic is the best video game remakes to play in 2023. Now if you're yet to subscribe, please do so for reviews, gameplays, tutorials, and the top 10 video games worthy of your time. At the last spot is Halo Master Chief Collection. Now if you're not a fan of the Halo series, then this collection is a great entry into this world of super soldiers fighting aliens. It includes 5 remasters of Halo titles, with Halo 4 being one that starts a new storyline. This remaster has got the graphics, great gameplay, and even a multiplayer mode. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now being a fan of the series, I will say this is a must-have for anyone who hasn't played the original trilogy. It's the best time to actually get to experience a great story with amazing characters, explore tons of planets and loot to collect. I think it finally gets the love it deserves, especially being a game that was released in 2007, but now you've got better mechanics, gameplays and graphics. Shadow of Colossus. This game was one great achievement when it came out on the PlayStation 2 back in 2005. I can only imagine what the developers had to go through to bring us this game on such a hardware. But now we've got it with the best hardware, well, second best hardware. The great thing about it is the core game is still the same with improved mechanics. I really enjoyed playing this game and I will recommend it to even those who didn't play the original. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now this was the game back in the 90s with revolutionary graphics when it came out, with a great story and boss fights. But as you know, I'm not a fan of the series, but I do agree that it set the bar quite high for any upcoming RPGs. Square Enix did a great job with the remake, the voice acting was fantastic, the graphics of course were on point, and the battles are really engaging. I'm yet to finish the game, which I highly doubt that I will, but I recommend it to new and old gamers. It's not a bad place to start the series. Dead Space Remake. Now despite the delays and whatnot, this game was worth waiting. The original was amazing. I loved it when it came out in 2008. It was something new. A wide selection of weapons, horrific monsters, and very gory. The remake came up with great changes, good sound effects, and the atmosphere got more intense. Last of Us Part 1. This game finally hit the PC and it came with stunning graphics, dynamic gameplay, and was one of the best games to play. The original is a classic, no doubt about that, but the remaster comes up and improves on it and makes you easily get attached to characters, empathize with them, and probably cry as the story unfolds. And the final game being the best remake is Resident Evil 4 Remake. Now Capcom has been on point when making the Resident Evil remakes, and this is one title I had been waiting and praying for. It was the best game of 2005 and it now has great graphics and best of all, overall changes to the gameplay. The remake has the Gonados more engaging, a knife to parry weapons thrown at you or the power saw, crouch for stealth mode, and even a bolt gun, which I think was the best thing in this game, because you can now save your ammo for major boss fights and use nails to kill any insignificant other. It's a great starting point for newbies and exciting one for veterans.